Hi, I'm very happy to be here today. I'm very, very happy to be here because there's something very important I want to dish out today. Very, very important. In fact, if you have any property in Lekki, Lagos, gather here now. If you know of anyone that has any property in Lekki, Lagos, please tell the person to come on to this channel and join this live broadcast if possible. And if you have any intention to have a property in Lekki, Lagos, please gather here for a meeting. We're going to have stakeholders meeting right now in the next few minutes, okay? By the way, this is Olive Rich Homes. I'm Olivia Zere, the CEO of Olive Rich Homes here on YouTube. In this channel, we give you free educational services, we give you site inspections, we advise you and allow you to make well-informed decisions in your real estate investment journey. We lead you by the hand to guide you to have a smooth ride so that you will not hit stones that may make you stumble along the way. So if you're just passing by and you saw this channel and decide to wait, please just wait and click subscribe to this channel. You'll love the content you get here, especially if you have interest in real estate investments. So please let us go into the details of today's discussion. You heard recently that demolitions of fine buildings took place in Lekki, Lagos. A couple of days ago, my phone was bombarded with calls and messages, pictures all over. I said, "What is this?" At first, I wasn't in the know until those things began to land on my phone. I started crying. It was difficult for me to bear when I saw women like me, mothers, crying, begging. Ah, it's really touchy. It's really, really touchy. Imagine somebody drove out and drive in to see that the house, it can't identify the house anymore. Although I know to some extent they had an idea that such a thing will happen, but they were thinking that maybe there's a way they can cut it, but it wasn't really possible. It wasn't possible. So my heart goes to those, my sympathy goes to those who have lost their homes, those who have been displaced. I heard that somebody paid for a year rent. As we pay a year rent here in Lagos, Nigeria, the person just paid a year rent less than 7 days before this incident happened. What about that is for a person that is paying rent? What about those who bought the property themselves? And the Lagos state government came with those bulldozers to level everything. It's unfortunate, really, really hard, disheartening. I know the effects of this matter that happened will still go a long way. The effect is going to be like a ripple effect. So I'm feeling for you. I pray it will not happen to other people. I pray it won't happen to anybody again. It's not a good experience at all. Even if somebody does not like somebody, we don't want that person to pass through this kind of ordeal. It's really a bad one. So how safe is it now to get investment in Equity? That is what I am receiving now. That is the question I want to answer today. First of all, what happened that beautiful homes of people were demolished? What happened in Lekki? Even though as insiders here, we know the particular location in this Lekki Axis is at somewhere at Ikota near the canal. The truth is that the property was really, really, if you had seen the video, if you had watched it, I don't have interest to replay that video on my channel. Yeah, it's really, really not a good sight. If you see that video, you see that the house in question, the block of buildings in question were lined along the canal, just beside the canal. Even that site is not even a good one for somebody to even say, I want to buy a property or rent a property. Canal, dirty water, you know. So they were blocking the drainage system of Lagos State, and the ripple effect of blocked drainages, it can actually cause a whole lot of uh, disaster, a whole lot. In talk of water disaster, it can take lives and lots of properties, more than the ones that were destroyed. We do not want anything to be destroyed, but even at that too, we do not want one problem to lead to multiple problems. So it's really a difficult situation here. But the real truth is that these things could be avoided. They are avoidable disasters. This thing that happened is really, really avoidable. How could it have been avoided? Especially on the part of the developer. He could have avoided this. Even though I know that human factor in Nigeria, the system that is not very consistent with itself, a lot of things really come to play sometimes. But there are a lot of other things that could be done to avoid this. Because me, I know that the developer will not be smiling right now. People will be on his neck. His property, his money, millions, multi-millions, billions have been leveled. And who knows the source of his money, whether he's still trying to pay up or something. Then the people that maybe bought one unit or another, of those who rented, they know how they struggle to get the money. But the thing is that somewhere along the line, there were some necessary things that would have been done that were not done. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth. So I always advise, and I'm repeating it now. Please, before you get any property in Lagos, make sure you check, you search, check from the necessary government agencies how safe that property is in terms of, is it under is it under any encumbrances? Is it near the water? Is the square meters that are supposed to be left before any infrastructure is erected near any water in Lagos, is the square meter complete, or is it encroached upon? Just like if you go and build a house where there is road, when government has time, they'll come and demolish the house and collect their road back. It also happens along waterways in Lagos. There are some meters that should be kept aside before any structure can come up, so as to have allow water to take its natural course and not disturb anybody, and nobody should disturb it. So check whether the land where you want to erect your property, or where the property you want to buy is erected, whether it is on a good land in terms of government expectations and regulations. Then check with the government agencies too. Does this house have a good building plan, approved building plan? Because if it is meant for a story building and they build multiple stories there, one day they will still come and level it. Okay? These things did not cost so much money to do. They did not cost so much. The pain that comes when this thing that happened just this past week now happens is 1 million times more than the pain of searching out these informations. And we're here to help you. We are closer to these government agencies. We have a lot of workers that work there. We know the offices who can go and search these things and just send us on the errand. We'll do it for you if you are not available. Just a little token of service. Maybe like tip. We'll do. So that we'll avoid this kind of problem from happening, please. Okay? Please. So let us do the right thing, make search, make the thorough searches that are necessary before we go for any property, so that we'll be safe while investing in any property in Lagos. That is the information we have for today. Remember, if you get content, if you get like what you get here, please share our videos, hit the like button, and please subscribe, please, and make comments so that YouTube can be pushing our videos to other people to have access to. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Love you. Bye.